What up, guys? Moneymaker here. We are back with another review. Today we are reviewing Tales of Outcast. Now we got, oh my god, we got some interesting stuff to talk about with Tales of Outcast. Because remember last time the night detective went out and made a deal in the dark, and then we learned about his wife that died, and then we learned about the demons and whatnot that he's fighting, and the monster that he's apparently become. And we learned that the principal for Erma's school apparently knows Night Detective. And then I theorized the Night Detective and the one in the Erma universe are both one and the same, or they could be different. We will just have to wait and see until the author decides to tell us whether or not they're the same or different. But until then, let's just jump right into this, because by golly, we got another story. This time it's with the Night Detective again. And it's called Carousel. What are you? Get out of my house. Oh, is that the... Oh, please don't tell me that's the wife. Is that the wife? I think that might be the wife. Yep, it is the wife. Now we know what happened. Now we know how she died. Or what happened to her. Hey, baby. Hey, hon. How did we get here? It's our favorite place in the whole wide world. The one place where we both said if we had to spend an eternity anywhere, it would be here. That we hold hands sitting on the white rabbit going around and around as the world went by. It's also where we came after our first date and we watched the sun come up. And it's where you asked me to move in with you and then marry you. And my friend said it was a cheap date night and the only thing that you could afford, because private detectives don't make a lot of money, and I'd have to pay the bills if I moved in with you, let alone marry you. They really didn't like me. They really didn't. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's true. Private detectives don't make as much, depending on the work that you do for them. And well, at least that's wholesome, at least. But you haven't answered my question. What are we doing here? I'm so sorry, but in my life, I've made some powerful enemies, some who do anything to hurt me. 6 months ago, you were killed by enemies of mine, but I swear to you, I swear to you that this will not go unpunished. It should be that instead of they, but maybe it is they. I'm not a grammar major, so I can't say whether or not that's for sure, but that sounds better to me. And yeah, we got this. We got the Carousel. So she died 6 months ago, and she's finally showed up here. And I'm assuming that's because of the deal that he's made. So he made a deal with the whatever, and he now has a space for her to go where she is safe, where she can't be whatever by other enemies or forces or used against him, because her soul is safe in this place. Apparently, is what I'm assuming. But we'll have to wait and see. A deal was made so that you would be at peace and I could come visit you. What about the kids? When it's their time, but not when I die. I can't come after my death. It was part of the deal. But I'll visit it as much as I can. No one can hurt you or them here. Yup, so I am right in saying that because of the deal that he made, he's now has passage into a dimension or a plane where none of his enemies can get to him, because he made a deal with the apparently probably the strongest force or whatnot that's gonna keep all the enemies and stuff out from him, and he's really the only one that knows, so he's the only one that can enter this space, and they all should be safe there apparently. And he gave his soul pretty much up for this space, so pretty much when he dies, his soul doesn't go here, it goes somewhere else. Then let's enjoy now, and we can talk again later. Oh, that is so sweet. He took precautions and did it. And she's not even mad at him for this, because she accepted his line of work. This is wholesome. This is so wholesome. It's so great. And yeah, so that's pretty much the end of that chapter. So we now have confirmation that the world that he created was pretty much the place where his wife and him pretty much hanged out for the majority of the time while living, or like wherever they went for big events or whatnot that they do, like their marriage, their dating, their living together, all that happened here. And this is the place where they said, if we were to die, or if we were had the chance to spend infinity together, this is the place where we would be. And so he created this place by making a deal with the person, for then he can fight uninhibited because he knows, even though he gave up his soul to that person, he now knows for sure that all of his family members, everyone that knows him for the most part, well, his family members, his children, and his wife, are all can be safe in this world, this other plane of existence, and not be pursued or used against him by malicious forces because of the deal that he made. Well, that's what he hopes, anyways. But then again, we all know that the story can allow stuff to happen in there, because right now what he's claiming is this demon's the only one that knows about it, and nobody else knows about it other than the lady that was there, the witch lady or whatnot that was there that initially told him about it or let him do it. And yeah, so that's apparently what it is. And if he's not really known that well, then not very many people will be able to access this place. But we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see about that. But as usual, remember to like, comment, subscribe, support the author, check out the links down below, and as usual with me, I am telling you my Twitch. I stream on Twitch. I stream every Saturdays and Sundays for sure. For tanks and other sorts of odds and ends. I'm a variety. I do whatever, but mostly it'll be tanks. So if you don't enjoy tanks, don't come. And yeah, that's about it. So hope you enjoyed, and as usual, I hope you have a wonderful evening today.